Well, right now there's a fundraising effort underway to build a transitional house for kids entering the foster care system. It's a place for them to stay while they're placed in care. Jennifer Bohnsack with Isaiah 117 House and Rebecca Theiss with Lucas County Children's Services are here to talk about that need here in our community. Thanks for being here today. We
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So first of all, remind us, I know we've had you on the show before, but if folks missed it, tell us a little bit more about what Isaiah 117 is.
So Isaiah 117 is a home that we are building in Lucas County to be used on a removal day. So right now when kids are coming into care in Lucas County to go into the foster care system, they go down to Lucas County Children's Services and they wait. They're waiting in rooms with toys and stuff, and they're doing the best they can, but it's kind of a bland area or whatever. But we're building a house so that on removal day, they can walk through our big red door and be greeted by name, and we can bake cookies and make slime and play in our backyard and have actual meals, not vending machine food, and kind of take a little bit of the
stress, the sad, you know,
exactly.
those
Make a hard day a little bit easier.
Yeah. So this is a home. It's a house.
It is.
You know, and this is something that is happening in other parts of the country too, right?
It is. It's a national problem. Yes.
Yeah. So wonderful to have something like that built here in our area. And with Children's Services, we know that there are even more and more kids who have been coming in and into the foster care system in recent years.
Yes, that is true. Our placements are so much higher at this time, and so we are really, this need is so great because we have so many kids that come in, and like she said, they come into our office and there's nothing for them to do really, and so they sit there sometimes for hours or longer, and so this would be a place for them to go where they can relax and make it easier for the caseworkers and also help the transition into a new placement, whether that be foster care or relative placement.
Right, and you know, sometimes it's siblings, you know, they get to spend that time together, you know, and I know you all try to keep them together,
yes, we do.
You know, but sometimes it doesn't happen or, you know,
Correct.
For whatever reason. So that might be a good place for them to hang out with one another while they can.
Correct, yes.
Yeah. So in order to do this, we got to raise a little bit of money.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How is that fundraising effort going so far?
So we're doing pretty good. The community has certainly stepped up and shown their support for Isaiah 117 House and the kids in our community for sure. We have been donated land. We have been donated land from Jenna Cross Lutheran Services. The house will be built in Oregon area. And from that, we are raising money currently to build the house.
To build it, yeah. I mean, the land is great. That's, you know, half the battle, right?
Yep.
You've got, you know where it's going to be, but now you got to actually get it built. So
Yep.
you have an event coming up later this month on the 24th. What's happening?
Yep, we are doing a Let's Build This House fundraiser. So on October 24th, we are hosting at the Stables in White House. We are hosting a fundraiser, and there is no cost to attend the fundraiser. The fundraiser is donation-based. It's donation-led, meaning that if you're there and you feel led to give, then that's the purpose of the fundraiser. But yeah, there's no cost to attend. We have a lunch at noon and a dinner at 6.
Okay. And what will people expect when they come out? A meal?
Oh, absolutely. We have a meal, and Rhonda, who is the founder of Isaiah 117 House, she will be there to speak and share her story on how she got this mission started. Yes.
Wow. So, you know, when we talk about the number of kids who will be impacted, do you know about how many kids are in the care of Children's Services?
We have just under 1,000 kids in care. We only have about 160 foster homes at this time. We try really hard to place with relatives, but sometimes that takes time. We have to do home studies and background checks and all of that. So
there's a process to make sure it's a safe place.
So yes, it is a process. So that takes time, and so this is a way that we can kind of ease that transition for them and hopefully get these kids into a safe place while they wait.
So it'll be a big impact.
A huge impact on these
families.
kids. Right now we see so many kids coming in, and they just, it's a really sad situation, and so this will hopefully make their a hard day, like she said, a little bit better.
A little bit better. So people want to get involved, they want to help out, they can come out on the 24th. Do they need to make a reservation?
They should, yes. They should RSVP. I always lead everybody to our Facebook site. So it's Isaiah 117 House, Lucas COOH. That is our Facebook page, and on there is all the information and the link to RSVP to come to the event.
Yeah, so there's lunch from 12 to 1 and then dinner from 6 to 7. And again, this is at the Stables in White House. So
Correct.
kind of over by the Christmas tree farm, over by the butterfly house, over in that area.
Exactly.
And a beautiful venue, too.
It is,
Yeah.
very pretty.
Yeah. So again, this is happening on the 24th. So if you want to come out, but maybe you're like, I'm not available, but I want to help. Again, the
Yes.
Facebook page is where they can maybe make a
Facebook
donation.
page, there is again a link that is going to take you to our donation page, absolutely. And in addition to our donation page, that same link will take you to our volunteer page, meaning if you're interested in working with us or joining our efforts, there is an application you can fill out to become a volunteer.
Number of ways that you can help our kids
Absolutely.
here in Lucas County. Ladies, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank
We
you for
appreciate it.
having
Thanks for having
Absolutely.
us.